Welcome back to the Yo Hear Me Out podcast, and we're your hosts. I'm Avery here with my co-host Leland, and this is episode 28 of the podcast. How you doing, man? What's going on with us?
What's going on, cuz, man? Hey, man, everything's cool, bro. We got a crazy
Crazy show.
episode today. A lot of stuff happening. Shoot, man,
Get the people a taste, man. What we talking about?
we got the brawl. Everybody's been talking about Alabama. I'm not wearing an Alabama hat. Let me just.
That's crowd. Just realized that.
Yeah, it's crazy because
why you wearing the Alabama hat, son?
It's not Alabama. It's Atlanta. This is the Atlanta Braves, bro.
Oh, but it's crimson looking. They actually look like Alabama.
No, the Braves color is navy blue, burgundy, and
bro,
white.
that's a Bama hat, bro. Come on now. I'm looking at that.
It's not a Bama hat. Like, go look up the Alabama. I get stopped by this at least once a week every time I wear this hat. They like, oh, Roll Tide, Alabama. I'm like, bro, this is Atlanta Braves, bro.
Okay, the A is slightly different. I see it now. The A is slightly different. It got a little curve on the A, on the tip of the A.
Absolutely, see?
Dang.
So it's not that. Even that's crazy. I just, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that.
Wow, you're right.
Yeah, Alabama.
You got a little tip
Alabama
on the A, so it's different. Go ahead.
Yeah, Alabama brawl, man. Shoot, Tory Lanez sentence just came in. News a second ago. We got a little bit of TV and movies we talking about. Shoot, it's just a whole lot, man. We got a lot of stuff, man. I think everybody that's going to tune in this episode is going to be definitely entertained, at least a perspective. So we got a lot to get into. So you know how we do, man. We usually start out with at least one would you rather. So we're gonna get into it real quick before we get into everything else.
Okay.
I don't know, babe. What you got for us today?
All right. So the would you rather question is: would you rather have people spread a terrible lie about you, or have people spread terrible but true tales about you?
First of all, the way this is worded,
or the truth.
the way this is worded is funny. Tales, like, bro, what year are we in, say?
1800. Actually, no, before that, 1400s or something. Yeah,
they telling large tales.
1500.
You remember when you was a kid and you had to say, you can't say lie, you had to say tell stories.
True. Yeah.
They telling stories.
I was thinking about this here though, because as I thought about it, I feel like I think I read it wrong the first time. Go ahead.
Right. Initially, right, I think you think like this obvious, like, man, shoot, I don't want nobody to tell no lie about me. But then you like, but wait a second, right? Like they're gonna spread something terrible no matter what.
Yeah.
Would you rather it be something that's true or something that's false?
Well, I think it's actually I don't know what I thought exactly, but to me it's pretty easy. I'm gonna have them spread the terrible lies because the thing is they're both terrible. So why not it be like true? Like, yo, you really did that? Actually, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or why you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, so, if it's yeah, bro. I think I might have to go with you. Like, if it's not good, I don't want who wants somebody to know something not good about them. That's for real. Like,
yeah. I think when I read it, I thought it said something else though. The first time I thought it was like,
what you thought it say? What you thought it said?
Maybe I thought it was something where it was like maybe like tell a terrible lie about you, or I can't even think something with the truth. Like no one talks about the truth. I can't remember. I can't remember what I thought it was, but to me it's pretty obvious.
Or maybe like they can only tell lies. People can only tell lies about you, or they can only tell truths about you, something like that. Or you can, I don't know,
something. I don't know. But to me, give me the terrible lie because I could just when I talk to people, be like, bro, listen, that's dead wrong, son. Listen. That's not true at all.
But that's just it. But it's still gonna weigh on you no matter what, bro. Because
but
like, somebody's telling.
Though, like, it's even worse. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you really cheat on your wife? Like, man, heck no, I would never. But if it's like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, I did actually. So
no, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Maybe you can. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you lean into the villain side of it, or maybe you just be honest about it, and you can just kind of like. I guess what I'm saying is like you might, depending on how terrible it is, you might actually be able to like get through it. But a lie is like, I mean, bro, it's
you know what I thought it was.
I guess what I'm saying is like if you own something, you know, people will be like, hey, listen, I made a mistake. I come out, apologize. Like eventually, it kind of dies. Like it don't have no sting no more because it's like, man. They were spreading that.
Terrible. Some people may not, regardless. Some people may not like forgive you. It's almost like this previewing to the Tory Lanez thing. Almost people were saying whether he was convicted or not, it would have been like a stain, like oh snap. But yo, in the back of your mind, just the allegations alone is still a
Right.
little tough, even if it's not true. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. If it's terrible lie,
But okay, that's cool. But what if it was like this? What if Tory Lanez came out and said, "Hey man, I plead guilty to this joint, man. I'm incredibly sorry about what I did. This is everything I did. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I deserved all this. Everything I get, I deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Fall on the sword. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better. So when you talk,
That's what I'm saying. Like if you own it, but if it's a lie, you can't ever own up to it. Like you're not gonna own up to a lie because you're like, nah, I ain't do that, and it's gonna continually be a thing where people are spreading it, but you're not gonna be able to ever like really accept it.
I got
you. See what I'm saying?
I got you. So you're saying if it's true, I could be like, man, listen, that was part of the past. I think only certain people get that little.
That's part of the past.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was the old Avery. I hate when people saying that too. The old, they say themselves in the first person.
You talking about the old things, bro?
Yeah,
that's not me anymore.
Only certain people can get that off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be people.
It's really not certain people. It's certain things. Like
that's true too.
It depends on what you said, what you did that's so terrible, and how quickly owning up to it will actually get.
Yeah, that's true too. I agree with that, man. I agree with that. So.
Yeah, I say all that to say I don't even really know my answer on this one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like in the chat, man, who Carlisle, you in the chat, Thomas, we always trying to change up the would you rather questions. What you choosing here, man? Think about it.
Bro, like you said, to me, if it's terrible enough and it's true, I'd rather just go down denying it and be like, bro, that's not true at all, son. That's like, yo, that's not true.
All right. Let's say it like this. Let's say about this, bro.
Yeah.
Would you rather go to prison for something that you did do?
Would you rather?
We did. What would you rather do? Would you rather be in prison for a long time for something you didn't do or something you did do, bro? It's kind of the same idea, really.
Well, yeah, but you mentioned something else too. That's what you still got to live with that truth too, though. I think that's what we talked about last time. There was a few episodes back, y'all. Maybe like 4 or 5 at this point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you still got to live with what
you still did something you have to live with.
Yeah. So
at least in there, your conscience can be clear, but you're gonna be mad.
I mean, yeah, so
what you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be real bitter, son. You're gonna be a real bitter guy.
That's a fact.
If you in prison for a long time, something you didn't commit.
That's a fact. Yo, man, it's crazy, man. But Carlotta says she'll take the lies. Everyone else, let us know if y'all watching. Which one would you take? She'll take the lies. So speaking of prison, man, we got 2 prison stories back to back. So 2 prison stories back to back. So
that's crazy, yo.
Leland's repping Alabama right now, son. He might. Matter of fact, you dressed like you might have been on that boat dock, that party, son. You got the little beach shirt on too. And so there was a Riverfront Brawl in Montgomery, Alabama, that happened. And so we have a video here to show you guys. The video, if you're watching it here, we got a video. So apparently, I think there was a security guard here in a white shirt. That's the security guard.
Yo, bro, listen, the hat toss is crazy. I don't understand. I need it. I'm not. Let me do a disclaimer about this whole thing, right? I'm definitely not a fight fan. I'm not like a violence fan at all. Like, I hate really watching any type of world star stuff. But that moment in this is hilarious when he threw the head up. I really wished. You know how like sometimes they have like post interviews. I need them to interview him. Like, sir, why did you throw that hat in the air? Like, what does that signify? Was that like the signal?
Bro, and also I didn't realize it too. Why he threw that hat far, my boy? That just like went.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. He stopped, collected himself, took his hat off, and flung it in the air before he started fighting. That was an actual like.
Yeah, it's like, yo, have you ever seen the people with the like you ever play was it disc golf, and they can like throw it really, really far? It's like, yo, that John. That's how you threw that hat. Like, you can't just throw your hat regularly like that. You ain't gonna make it that far. Then you throw your hat down, it might hit the wall. You know what I'm saying? He threw that jump like a couple. Hit the video back again. Hit the video back again. Look how far this hat went.
Yeah,
it went off screen, man. That's yo. So he the security guy.
First of all, this man, the dude that punched him, man. First of all, you trying to fight in flip flops? You jumping at him? That's crazy in itself. Like, crazy, why he come off? Why when he threw the punch, he was off both feet? Like, both feet were off the ground when he threw the punch.
Probably
people running in. It gotta be this is actually kind of wild, man. I mean, the fact that everybody was trying to jump him. I mean,
it's
people was coming. mean, people were trying to just come to the guy's rescue, man. I appreciated that. Like they were just trying to break it up, man.
You see the one guy there, he starts swimming, man. A guy starts swimming, trying to help the security guard out too. So that's what's crazy to me. Like, yo, the security guard just tried to do his job. I think there was a situation where basically they needed him to move their boat so someone else could come. There was a big boat that was waiting, and they were going back and forth for a long time, not trying to go. So you see the guy swims over to help a security guard. Like, even that's a commitment, son. If that ain't that's a commitment, son. That water look kind of dirty, my boy. Yo.
Nah, I mean, bro, dude got to be tired at that point. Like, he probably felt like he fought already. Nah, but I guess he was a young dude. He jumped in there.
He did look young.
They came to his rescue. I mean, for everybody that's out there, I it's crazy because I just heard about this today. Ashley, she told me, she said, "Man, you heard about it?" I was like, "Nah, I seen a couple memes about it, but I didn't really know what was going on." So, like, this is not a live reaction for me, but it's very close to it. Like, I probably seen it like a couple minutes before the podcast, and it's just crazy, man. It's crazy because like they really came to my man's rescue, man. Like they seen a black guy that was in need. It seemed like he was getting unfair, like whatever the situation was. Like even you bystander you off the side, if you don't even know what's going on, you got to know, like, bro, this guy fighting 5 people is just not cool. And so it was as wild as this was and how not cool this was. It was at least good that no one got hurt, at least not crazy serious. And
so people probably got a couple concussions after this joint, saying.
Yeah. I mean, but I don't think it was no casualties and nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no casualties. Yeah, no deaths.
Yeah. So like, but it was crazy though, man. It was crazy. All the memes.
I must say, there's some more videos too that show, like, because it wasn't just this here. That was kind of the beginning of it. It ended up being like maybe like 30 people or so that ended up like kind of getting into it at one point in certain other videos. Like everyone's fighting. I got here the news report too. It says that basically 3 people have been charged in this thing here. Richard Roberts, 2 counts of 3rd-degree assault. Alan Todd and Zachary Shipman were charged with 1 count. And then the chief also said there could be more in custody soon. So these 3 men have surrendered, and there's 2 others expected to be in custody soon. And basically, after they watch the video some more, because there's a few different videos, a few different angles.
Yeah,
you probably can find a lot more charges than that. Because I'm even thinking only 3 people. Like people was
that's what I'm saying. All right,
yeah.
I don't know, babe. I don't know if you got it in the tuck. If you don't have it in the video in the tuck, it's all good. But like the dudes, like they had a couple videos of guys like whenever this boat, right, whoever is recording right now, the lady, she's on a boat that I believe is supposed to be docking, and I think that's the security guard was. If I'm not mistaken, he was the person who was trying to move another boat out the way so the boat that the lady's recording on can actually dock. And so like when it actually does dock, then the people that was on the boat that watched the whole thing happen actually jumped into the fight, and it was like, nah, it's not going down like this.
Gotcha.
And so like, man, there's so many different things going on. There's so many different people jumping in. It's even crazy. Some of the videos that you see on there, like they had the police were in the mix. We were just talking about that. Like, it was so much mayhem going on that the police didn't even know what to do. That they were just in the middle of the scene and they barely did stuff. They were just at a point. It was almost like it was too much craziness to happen for them to do anything. They haven't had the manpower to control it. So they only went after like the serious stuff. Like they was probably like just looking out for like weapons and stuff. Like that one dude, like everybody was talking about the memes, were talking about the dude with the chair. Dude with the chair runs up, hits this lady on the ground like crazy. Super out of like when you think about the tone and like what's going on, like this is levels, right? Like there's just people are fighting fist to fist, wrestling, throwing people on the ground. I seen one dude push this lady in the water, which was crazy.
Yeah. Think about that too. Hopefully everybody can swim, man. Hopefully everybody can swim.
I mean, he ain't push her far, so she was right by the dock. But
no, but if you can't swim though, bro, listen, because the water right here.
You've been on the pool edge, like you know what I'm saying. You're not gonna die if you.
Yeah, that's if you're hanging on. If you get pushed in the water, you're not hanging on to nothing. You get pushed a foot away from the water if you can't swim, son.
Nah, yeah, he didn't push her too far, so. Like I said, I'm just
hold on though, bro. If you can't swim, bro, you can't be like, yo, you're not too far from the edges, bro. They can't maneuver. If you couldn't swim, you can't maneuver there. You don't even know how to like Frogs
you do,
swim
bro.
their way to this joint.
Yes, you do, bro. Everybody, yes, you do, bro. If
Bro, how you
man,
think?
bro, you
Go
think
ahead.
if you a foot away from a ledge,
But it's the water deep though, so you automatically start going under.
you don't automatically start going under, bro.
If you couldn't swim, Leland, you would start down. Bro, the water is deep right there because the boat got to get beside it. The water is deep right there, dude. If you can't swim, you in trouble even a foot away. So that's what I'm telling you, bro. And plus, people start panicking, dog.
What I'm saying is like this, bro. Everybody that panics in the water, they on top of the water when they panicking. Yes,
true. But then you go in there at a certain point. You can go in there.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're not like your body. You're treading water. Even naturally, your body's gonna try to float if it can. You're not sinking straight to the bottom as soon as you get in the water.
Listen, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Listen, if a person can't swim, and they got in there like, oh, she fine, son. She pretty good, bro. Somebody might need to hump in there and help her or reach their hand out. They gonna be like, oh, she pretty.
Bro, she was right by the ledge. You see this little ledge right here, bro, on the joint, like the dock, like
yeah.
You can hold on to something. I seen it with my own eyes. Like they didn't like chuck her 20 feet into the water, bro. Like she all right.
I think so. I mean, at least I hope she probably can swim, bro. That's what I'm saying. She probably can swim too. If she couldn't swim, it may not be like, oh, she good, son. She good, son.
What? That's crazy.
Leland, you got swim privilege. I can swim too, but I can understand how someone could drown in water. What you mean?
Right at the ledge, bro?
Bro, I feel like people can drown in 3-4 feet if they start panicking and don't stand up, son. Literally. You could be in 3-4 feet, not realize you can stand up. You there swallowing the water, pushing around and stuff like that. I done seen lifeguards have to come into 4 feet of water and pull someone up. Like, bro, stand up, you good. You know what I'm saying? So you still need that extra assistance. That's what I'm saying, bro. It can happen.
Stand up, you good, bro.
Yes, but you can't say, "Oh, bro, just grab this. You good." If I can't swim in this drink deep, son, you'll just grab this drink.
Right, your hand can touch. Her hand was right there, bro. She pushed her. Her feet were on the dock.
Yeah,
he pushed her off.
Yeah,
so she literally, basically, her feet are still touching the dock at all times till she falls into the water.
Okay,
so that means she can't be but from arm's length away. Even if you can't swim, people grabbing for something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like people who be, you know, she all right. Anyway,
she all right, man. But she couldn't have been if she couldn't swim. That's what I'm saying, bro. She probably can swim, bro. She probably can swim.
Okay, bro. Maybe she can swim. All I'm saying is the joint was crazy, man. The chair, for all y'all to go out there, we don't have the full clip, but I guarantee if you care to watch or see what happened, you can find it. And when you do, you see the dude with the chair, like, bro, man gets immediately arrested. Like, it's crazy. Like, that's what I said. The cops are in the mix. They're all around just trying to, you know, calm the situation down. They can't get to everybody. They can't stop everything. But, like, bro, as soon as that dude came out with the chair and hit that lady on the head, bro, instantly on the ground, instantly in cuffs, like, bro, you did way too much. That's crazy in itself. Like, you're in a brawl. Ain't nobody getting, you know, handcuffed. Ain't no pepper spray, nothing. But this guy, come on, bro. We got to put him in.
It's a movie like that. Wrestler joint.
Yeah, you going to? You remember that? You remember that joint? The bus driver uppercut. You going to jail now? You
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
I be liking when the public service people, they had enough. So
they fight back.
Yeah, but you know one thing with this guy though, even this video here, if we hit it one more time, man. One thing he did at the end, I was talking to a friend about this yesterday. One thing I didn't like though was him is like when he took off his polo, his security guard polo, bro. He took it off. You know, people when they about to fight, they take off. But to me, it's like, bro, you need to keep that on to differentiate yourself between you and other people. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too mad. You take off the polo, like, bro, now you just a guy. If you took off your uniform, are you even still security now? Like you just out here fighting. You know what I'm saying? He took off his polo at one point.
He took his uniform off. He's no longer security. That's crazy.
Basically, I would just keep the uniform. That's my only thing. I would keep.
Bro, my man was fighting for his life, bro. He ain't worried about that shirt.
But I'm saying afterwards, clearly it was the adrenaline. It's after when he's walking to the next thing before some more fighting ensues, he takes off his polo, son. Pretty much the end of this video,
bro. I really do wish we had the clip with them dudes skipping down the rail, like that.
Here it is. Here you see. Here we go, Leland. Take out the polo.
Yeah.
Now you just a guy. To me, like now, if you come up to me and you just wearing a t-shirt and you like, yo, I'm security. Nah, I said, back on, son. You know, I'm security. Clear out. I said, nah.
Bro, he mad at that, bro. Like everything out the window when he got jumped by
clearly.
5 people, son.
Yeah, no, clearly.
Hey, listen, why?
You know what's crazy? Him being extra got him snuck right there too, son. Him doing the hat.
Yo, it looked like he did a Michael Jackson move. So he,
yeah. Low-key, that first hit, he got hit doing that jump too. So him being extra with the like, yo, we can go, son. Other dude
listen, I'm telling you, I guarantee you, somewhere in this world is gonna find this dude, and they're gonna interview him. I need to know
why you threw the hat, man.
What was the hat doing, son? Like,
and bro, like I said, if you watch it again, now we're doing a deep dive, son. When he threw the hat, he held his hand up and kept it up, and that's when he got hit. So he like trying to throw the hat dramatically.
He held the follow through.
Yeah, he held the follow through. The dude snuck him right there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, usually people, if they're gonna take their hat off, they throw it down, like they throw it all. Like it's not like, bro, it's exaggerated as that.
Kept his hand up, and the other dude said, "Oh yeah, this is my time." Said he
right. Somebody also need to interview the dude that was swimming, bro, because I'm looking at him right now. Nuts, I know that dude's tired, son. I know he's tired. I know he's tired. That's
crazy, son. That's crazy. Swimming that because swimming take a lot of energy, man. So here it is at the beginning, like right here, the guy come at him. Okay, you want to go? I can go. He threw the hat, held the hand up, and he got hit by holding. He threw it so dramatic, bro, with some flair. You know what I'm saying? He threw it with some flair. That's what caused him to get hit, man. So crazy, man.
That's crazy out of nowhere.
Aquaman was a teenager too. Aquaman with a Y. That's funny.
Why? Aquaman.
My boy Terrence Howard. That's how you say it. Man, come on, man. Yeah, but listen, man, we glad there's no deaths. That's one thing that was shocking to me, especially being in the South, you know, where people can have guns and stuff like that. Yeah, that's crazy. So LA Green said this here. This is a good question. Okay. The real question is, what we all have done as a bystander. So to me, I feel like once the point where like everyone start hopping in, you might as well like this video don't even show up. But once it get crazy, it's just the mob mentality at that point. So I can say with 100% confidence, I'm hopping in. Once it get real crazy, bro, because at that point,
whoa. I was absolutely not expecting you to say that whatsoever. You saying when the mob mentality hops in, you hopping in?
Because that's what happens, bro. Everybody not thinking clear. Here's the thing, we don't have the other video. Once it's like 40 people.
What, son?
Once it's
that's what I'm saying. Like, bro. Head explode emoji, bro. Babe, jump in the mix. Please jump in here. Are you? Huh?
I can say I would help out, man. That's what I'm saying. Once it's like 40 people, you know, see this man going down.
All right. Now you talking about you gonna help out.
That's what I'm saying. What's the mob mentality? Once it's 40 people fighting.
What's the mob mentality, kids? I'm gonna help out. What is helping out? What is helping out in this situation?
Actually, let me not say that before I get, I'm not gonna be with the boy. But some people's coming in from the sideline on the video. They come in, throw a punch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, get off of me. You know?
This is wild, son. You telling me you about to hop in, you throwing punches, you sneaking somebody?
Yeah. By the time he gets to the level, this video doesn't show it. Once again, this video don't show it. But by the time he gets to that level where it's 40 people going at it, what's one more in the mix, man? So yeah, what's one more?
Bro, that's crazy. Listen,
so you're not helping out
when you said I can say with 100% certainty.
Yeah,
bro, I can tell you with 100% certainty, bro. 1000% certainty. Yeah, I'm not hopping in this joint, bro.
You're not hopping in this joint? Okay.
I'm not hopping in the joint. And the reason I'm not hopping in the joint is for the same reason we were surprised that nothing happened, because it's like, like you said, it's mob mentality. Ain't nothing make no sense. Like,
true.
Literally, people can come in, they do whatever. This dude that's hopping off 2 feet to punch this guy, he's clearly not sober. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what's going on. He got flip-flops on. His wife is trying to stop him. Bro, the dude flies in with a flying knee. Like, come on, son.
But I can see also hear the thing though. That's what I'm saying. I can see even this first guy that hopped in from this angle too. The one guy that kind of comes from up top, he seemed like the closest guy there. And you see 5 guys getting right. Even he don't come in crazy. You see, I can do that. He could, black shirt. Look at him. He kind of come in and
I
start getting wild now.
That kind of goes to El Gree's point. She said by that point, I don't know if she's throwing shade or not, but they don't kind of need you. Basically saying to me that that's a little too late, dog. Like,
I can still break people up.
When the mob mentality, I'm gonna get my licks too. That's crazy, bro.
No, not my licks in. But here's what I'm saying, bro. The one guy that came down,
I'm gonna help out,
bro. Listen, diffuse the situation. I can separate people. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do, man.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm gonna do, man. Separate some people. Hey, y'all chill.
when
Y'all
that mob
chill, man.
mentality comes in, I'm gonna help out.
Well, I'm gonna say one thing: when the mob mentality comes, you're not gonna be thinking necessarily the straightest. So I can see that one guy when the 5 guys jumped on the security guard
Yeah.
and he was close by, he started running. I can see myself do if it's 5-on-1, man. And also, I guess I'm gonna assess the team real quick. Don't nobody look like they got a gun on. Everybody's in swimming trunks. I can see myself running down there. And then the same thing the guy did. He didn't go down there punching.
Yeah.
He came down there pulling people off. Like, hey, yo, y'all chill.
What I'm saying is that I'm probably the exact opposite of what you're saying. Like, if I'm up there and I can see it, I'd be like, hey, bro, y'all listen, chill out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I would say. Hey, bro, y'all listen. It's 5 guys. You monotone. Hey, bro, y'all chill, son. It's 5 guys.
That dude, like, look at his demeanor. The dude that helped him, like, he don't look like he not coming through with a whole bunch of force. Like, he's trying to like diffuse this. You know what I'm saying? He's not pushing people and shit.
Okay, you said you're gonna be
not like choking people and choke slamming them out the way. Like, dude is just trying to get them off the guy. Like, I can see myself doing that, especially if it's early. Like, if I'm close and there's no one else around, like I'm just not gonna just sit here and watch that.
That's hopping in there. You said 100% you're not hopping in.
No. You said when a mob mentality hits in, like you said, basically when that boat comes out and everybody's jumping in and fighting people and jumping people, I'm out of there at that point because I'm like, yo, listen, it's gonna get too crazy. I tried to help where I could. I'm out. But I feel like I would intervene in a situation where I seen somebody unfairly. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like I just wouldn't just be like, if I was right there, like them dudes up there at the top, it's like they literally just 10 feet away. Like I'm not just gonna be like looking like that's crazy. They just going crazy. Like hey, bro, you know, yell down there or something. Hey, go down there, like just try to, hey, man, listen. Even if you just talking to a couple people, like, hey, just trying to push some people out of the way. Hey, bro, listen, man, look, relax. Like,
now, once you do that and the person starts swinging, what's happening? You running?
No, boy. What you mean? If somebody swings,
you think somebody, yo, hey, relax. You hit them stern in their chest, yo, chill. They're gonna be like, you right, dog. You got a big man. No, they might start swinging.
No, listen, you gotta listen. Don't trip. You done been enough places. We not small guys, bro.
Yeah.
We not small guys. These are like average sized people. And if somebody like you come yoke you, I'm like, hey, bro, listen, just relax.
Yo, that's when his homeboy gonna come over and hit you. Now you in it too. Now you yoking people up. You know what happened to chilling, son? Now you yoking somebody. Hey, I said chill, so you throw him in the water. He fine. He can swim. No, he good. Yo, you right there. He good. Yo, you gonna be the one getting fired. He good. I ain't throw him that far in the water. Just grab out, son. Reach out and grab, son.
Listen, you might be right. I'm not saying that it's not an ideal situation. I don't want to be there, but I can see myself like interacting at that juncture. Not when, like right now, like look at right now. He's not getting jumped. Everybody's not doing nothing. I'm not still like, hey, let's, you know what I'm saying? Hopping down the thing, trying to find the action. Like that's not me.
No, I'm good for that too. I'm good for that. I ain't gonna be trying to. I'm talking about there's still action ensuing. Like in the later videos where it's still stuff, I can see like
that's what I'm saying. That's action ensuing because they're essentially retaliating with me. Not to say that they wrong for it. You know, they do what they do, but I'm saying like I'm out of there at that point. Like I'm not about to go look for some more fights.
I got you.
After everything is kind of like subdued. As soon as the mob mentality comes in, I'm out of there. That's always been my joint. Clubs, college, whatever. Like, nah, I'm gone. So it's like it's just too ignorant. Like it just gets too ignorant. People don't know what they're doing. You don't know who's sober, who got what.
Got you.
It get crazy, bro. So for me, I step in if it's early enough and I'm close enough. I'm not swimming. I'm not hopping in that water.
I'd have to really know you, like, you know what I'm saying? Or
that's like my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my cousin out there.
Literally, like, bro, swimming, I'm getting wet. My boy, like, he come out the water, he have his shoes still on. What am I wearing? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot.
All right.
That's a lot.
Tell us, babe. What's your point? Where you at in this?
But that's the thing that we have to remember. Like, this is Alabama, right? Like, this is a community of people. The people that you see in the blue shirts, even the guy that got off of the boat to help. I think they interviewed one of the ladies because I think some of the crew members got fired. And she was saying, like, hey, those are my people. Like, I know their friends. Like, we go to church together. Like, I
Oh,
know
yeah,
they
you got-
brothers,
yeah.
their cousins. So when you see y'all, if you work on this boat, you know they know the security guard. And they're like, hey, he getting jumped. Like,
Oh, that's fair.
us.
That's fair.
Yeah.
He knows them. That makes
Hey,
sense.
that's Jeff. Nah, it ain't going down like
Yeah.
that. Nah, I'm with it.
Right.
like that's what I'm saying. But that's not like that's something completely. That's not mob mentality at all. Like even in college, right? You know, you go to you in college. We A&T, we go to club, blah blah blah. Like it's my boys. Like now, I tell all my boys, like, listen, don't do nothing stupid because I'm not backing no stupid nut. You know, I'm not going to get into no fight for nothing dumb. But if it's something crazy, like I'm just not going to let you get jumped. Like that's dead. You know what I'm saying? So same thing too. Like if I know these people and I know their character and like they just trying to do their job, like
I didn't realize that you knew him. Yeah, you got to jump in then. I actually would swim over if I worked on the docks for a couple years and I pass this man every day and I see him getting dog walked out here. I probably swim. That's what happened, dog. That's what happens. I probably swim over. It didn't like terribly far distance. You know what I mean? Let me go help out my boys.
Yeah.
So
I'm with you, bro. But like I said, as soon as they started skipping down that ramp, babe, I don't know if you got that joint, bro. And we about over it, but. Yeah, when they started skipping down the ramp, like they came off the boat, shirts off. Like, oh, we about to nah. See, that's as soon as I'm exiting, I'm out of there. Like, okay, y'all gonna be crazy. Pull up to the boat, swinging on people. Yeah, where you at in this? Hey, where?
Hold on. I don't have the meme or the video, but I think I got a picture of them. Let's see if we can see it. I got some memes here together. Good. It's these three guys. It's this one, 2, and 3 in the ring in the bottom left corner.
What's that? What's those circles? The circles is
that's a Marvel joint.
What do you call it? Doctor Strange?
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. The edits are crazy, bro. The Batman signal, you do the Avengers when he threw the hat up in the air. That was like saying the Batman signal. Like that's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy, man.
Like the first black man in history to ever swim to a fight.
That's probably true. Swimming to a fight, I ain't never seen that before. Swimming to a fight, that's next level. I never seen that before. So yeah, I think it's a safe assessment.
I swam across the get into this fight.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
My man over there in the corner got messed up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Leland, you talk about everybody. All right, I mean, that's what I'm saying. No one died, but people got concussed. You know,
I mean, it's a fight, bro.
That's
what I'm saying. Like,
they were fighting for a good little minute before somebody intervened. You know, that's enough time to get two-piece a couple of times.
Yeah, bro. I mean, people were hemmed up, man. They apprehended up there at the top. Like it was just craziness, man. Like the Avengers, though, that joint's funny, man. The edits that's crazy. But yeah, like that's at that moment right there is when I'm checking out. Like I'm not pulling up. And you see, this is I'm so glad you picked this up, babe, because like we were saying before, like you see right behind the dude at the bottom right here, that's a cop. Yeah. He's right there, bro. Like, but you see, like they're not really doing much because it's like they were almost stunned. They were walking through, like, I mean, who how do you stop this? Who do you go after? So it was just kind of like at that point, it was like, look, unless something looks excessive, we just gonna focus on the excessive stuff or like illegal, you know, maybe looking for firearms, something illegal. That dude put that chair, that was a wrap. WWE, it's not happening, son. They was not having that. So that's that, man. That was crazy, man. Check it out. Don't check it out if you don't want to, but it was everybody's talking about it. It was a crazy moment.
Definitely. So this is something else that was crazy too was Tory Lanez got sentenced, I guess keeping it in the criminal activity related. We got some funnies coming, guys. We got some funnies coming. But yeah, Tory Lanez, the R&B singer, he was found guilty of shooting hip-hop star Meg Thee Stallion. And just maybe an hour ago, he got sentenced to 10 years in prison. He was facing about 23 years total. So the 10, I guess it's a blessing, you know, technically. He got found guilty of 3 charges, assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded weapon, unregistered firearm in the vehicle, and discharging the firearm or gross negligence. So one thing that was interesting about this case here, and it was really big like a year or two ago, was that people were saying like, oh, he always claimed he didn't shoot Meg. he didn't shoot Meg. There's a whole thing. Did he actually shoot Meg? Did he not? But technically, the charges, like the assault, you don't have to actually shoot someone to assault. Even brandishing a weapon, holding it, that can be classified as assault. Just having it and then discharging it. So he's always maintained his innocence, man. He's always maintained his innocence. Leland, what are your thoughts on the sentence in 10 years? Makes sense, sounds right, unfair, is rigged. What you thinking, dog?
Bro, I mean, I don't really have I don't really have any crazy like take on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is, you know.
Okay.
He did what he did, he did what it is. Like it's kind of, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I don't really know how I feel about it, honestly, because like, dog, like I really, it's just like, why? You know, my question I have at all of this is like, man, you went through all of this, bro. I remember they were talking about he brought his son up, he did all this stuff. This is why, bro. Like, I just don't understand you getting to this place in your life where you have so many different things going for you. It's like, bro, why I got to be like this? You know, you talk about like John Morant and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
what you risk or what? For pride? What are we talking about? Pride?
I think that's another thing too. We talked about with the boat situation, man. Basically, it was alcohol involved. It was really late in the night or early in the morning when this thing happened. There was allegations of him and Meg having a romantic relationship, but then he was cheating with someone else and stuff. So it's messy, man. It's messy, man. I see in the chat, Carlos said, "How does the first person's foot bleeding and shot, and you over here claiming you innocent?" Now, the prevailing theory, because I have been following this, the prevailing theory is that I don't know if Tory actually said this, but they were saying maybe the friend shot Meg and Tory was trying to get the gun away from her. That's what I think Tory's defense was. I don't know if he actually explicitly said it, but that was kind of the other thing, that, hey, he didn't shoot Meg. The friend actually shot Meg. And it also ricocheted. That's what people were saying too. Maybe the bullet ricocheted. So yeah, that's one thing. Actually, Meg's statement, though, I'm remembering the cases that comes to me. Meg's statement was he shot at the ground and said, "Dance, girl, dance," or not girl, but another word. Yeah, that was Meg's statement. That's what Tory said. He shot at the ground and said, "Dance, dance." So it's a whole bunch of stuff, yo. It's a whole bunch of stuff. But low key, the charge, because here's the thing: the charges actually, and this is what I knew wasn't going to be good for Tory Lanez. The charges, none of those charges actually mean he shot her. Like I said, assault could just be holding a weapon, having a weapon unregistered, and negligence firing it. The fact that shots were fired, people said shots were fired, and I can see it. So I think he can still be saying I don't know if he ever came out and said, "I'm sorry," like you talked about Leland. That's messed up. But one thing did happen. This was a smoking gun, actually. One thing did happen. He called the friend the next day, or that morning when he was in jail drunk, and he was like, "Yo, I'm so sorry for everything. I wish that everything would have happened." And people use that as like the smoking gun on him. Like, what you apologizing for?
Like, what you talking about?
So it's a whole thing, man. 10 years. I don't even know how the law works, though, in a sense, because to me, whenever I see the max, what makes a person not get the max? If you facing 22 and get 10, that's not too smooth. I mean, that's not too. It sounded like a plea, but he actually went to trial. He pleaded not guilty. So I don't know what caused that. You familiar with that, Leland?
I'm not, bro. You know what I'm saying? All the Law and Orders, all the all the shows, like they never really say like you can get a maximum of this. It's like basically just, is it purely just up to how that judge is feeling that day? Like,
yeah,
I'm feeling generous. Half of your life or not? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know one thing too. You speaking of, I saw a study that was done and talked about judges sentencing like before and after lunch, that they were like more harsh sentencing before lunch, because it is still people, man, at the end of the day, man. So that's pretty wild.
That seems kind of crazy to me, man.
It
have that much latitude, you know what I'm saying? Then it feels like it lends itself to corruption and like bribery. Like, hey, man, like, look, you know,
bruh,
you know.
That reminds me, there was a story of a guy somewhere in the South. The judge gave him like 30 days or something for showing up late to court for something. Like and it wasn't even like a criminal trial. I feel like he might have actually, I want to say he might have had jury duty, something wild, bro. It was a big story. I have to find that later. And the judge was kind of, that's what he said, like, you know what, I'm gonna make an example out of you, kind of deal. Like that was in the judge's official statement. Like, hey, I'm gonna make an example. Like, you know, you need to take this serious. It was a crazy thing, man, but that's wild, bro. So
that's listen, any given point, like
any given point. Tory, man, hold your head, bro. Hold your head, bro. I guess we see you in 10 years. You know, people recording. Yo, Young Thug released the album from prison. He probably can still release some music. You know what I'm saying? What you think, Leland?
10 years, a long time, bro.
Long time, my boy.
I mean, he 31, bro. That's what's so crazy. Tory Lanez younger than me.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And you think about like the next 10 years of your life, man, all from one night, one moment.
Yeah.
That's what I said. That mob mentality, son. Nah,
Yeah.
cause
Listen, hold your head, L Greaves mean like keep your chin up, like Pac said, basically. Like you be all right, basically. Like Leland when they pushed that woman in the water. That's what it means. Yo, hold your head, so you be all right. So just reach out. That's what hold your head
like,
means.
bro, she was good, bro. She was good, man. She was
Oh,
close.
that's what it
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hold your head, Tory. You good? It's 10 years, son. Like, you know, it's funny. Speaking of, there's so many slang people be saying, man, with the prison dread. Like, bro, I do that time easy. I eat that time. Even I heard people say, like, yo, man, I do that time on my head, you know, or something like that. Like, basically, I'm about to be chilling in there. I would not be chilling. You guys know, listen to the podcast. Whenever it's a would you rather question with me and Leland in prison, we definitely trying to go the other way. We trying to
most of the times, except for that one, what we said was the coma. It was like, would you rather be in coma? The
coma for
was
10
like
years versus jail for 5.
That was tough.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one, man.
But yeah, most of the times not, man. You're not trying to be in jail, man.
Listen. Yeah, that's it, man. Tory, hold your head. Why should you say hold your? You said you know what it means. So anyways, listen, I know what it means, but you said question mark. Listen, Tory, hey man, we'll see you in 10, dog. But real quick,
see you in 10, dang.
You in 10, my boy. Listen, we might hear from you sooner if you release the album from But listen, the other thing I was gonna say, bro, the funnies are coming, guys. Here they come right now. HiJack TV shows, man. It's still kind of criminal related. This is a show that was on Apple TV, starring Idris Elba. And basically, he was on a plane that was getting hijacked.
Yeah,
and Idris Elba. Listen,
are
bro,
we spoiling this, man?
Yeah, man, might as well spoil it, bro. Listen, we talked about it for a few weeks on the podcast. Leland, what do you think of the series overall, man? I got some hot takes, bro. What you thought about the show, man? It's the show's over now.
Listen. There's very few shows that I've ever watched. El Grease says terrible question mark. All right, I would not say it's terrible. The last like the last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes. Man, really, the last episode was really bad.
Really bad, bro.
The last episode was really bad.
That's crazy, bro.
Rough.
Yo, it had potential and promise, man.
No. Yeah. Up until the last episode, which I did not know that was the last episode when they aired it. And that'll give you everything you need to know. The last episode felt so rushed because for the first 7 episodes, the pacing was of such that it was like a 12 episode show.
Yeah.
Then it like abruptly ended at 8. Like they ran out of money or something. Like it was like, we just gotta.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
So we always talk about out of 10, right? We had a long, in-depth conversation about out of 10 last week too. So I want to be very accurate when I say this. It's like a 6 out of 10, bro. It could have been just because of the ride that it takes you on. I would rather tell somebody to watch all the way up to the last episode and just use your imagination. That would make the show an 8. You see what I'm saying?
Let me tell you why it ain't for me, bro. I'm somewhere. I feel like it was more than just the last episode. My thing was this, bro. The writing. That's what, bro. I'm podcast take off, y'all. Subscribe, like the video if you're sharing this, tell it with a friend. Because listen, I got ideas for these shows. I wouldn't even give it an 8 before the last episode to me because it just got too crazy, man. Idris Elba should have been died, bro. He was doing entirely too much, dog, for like a lot of the show. Like so the premise of the show, once again, was like he's this business negotiator. So he's supposed to be smart and he's good at negotiating and stuff like that. Hold on, 2 points. Carla said 8 out of 10, 2 points minus for the last episode. So that means you had a 10 out of 10. Ain't no way. Listen,
ain't no way, bro.
Let me tell you why it's not. Idris Elba's character was just so ridiculous, son. He kept coming up there handcuffed. Hey, guys, I'm just saying, y'all not really doing this HiJack thing right. He was doing it too much, and he handcuffed.
Shoot me. Shoot me, but don't shoot me.
Bro, shoot this. He just did way too much. And he tried to seem like, hey, guys, I'm on your side. I can help you guys. And even the little...
Come in here, babe. We got to talk about
what's up?
No, go ahead. Keep talking. I'm just telling Ashley to come in.
Because my thing is this, man. My thing is this. He was doing way too much. Even one thing in storytelling and movie writing, they say you're supposed to show, not tell. The fact that he had to mention in the last episode, hey, I'm a business negotiator. I can help you out. That was it was literally irrelevant to the plot.
Bruh,
it was irrelevant.
That was crazy. The last, bruh.
In the last 10 minutes, you was like, hey, I'm a negotiator. I do this for a living. Please listen to me. It's like, bro. And it made no sense. He didn't even use that skill really.
Why was he in there? I'm like, bro, all the people that need to be in there,
bro.
Put the co-pilot in there, son.
That's the other thing that made no sense.
Yo, I was screaming that. I'm like, why is she not in here?
Bruh, let me tell the people. So here's the thing. At a certain point, another woman on a plane, they kidnapped her daughter and forced her to hijack the plane after it's already hijacked. So she goes, shoots the pilot in the head, and goes and locks herself in the room, the control room. And then at one point, she's like, "Oh, I don't really know how to land this plane and stuff like that." I'm like, "Bruh, the co-pilot is right back there. Why don't y'all just bring her up, son?" It just Elba like, "Nah, she said it's only me, guys. Y'all." And then he holding people hot, bro. The fact that it just Elba had the gun. He like, "Yo, y'all get back, y'all get back." This is what I told Latanya, bro. When they land this plane, I'm like, "Listen, this man said he was with a hijacker, but y'all need to look at this guy. When I land this plane, he was doing way too much to not be a part of that team set. He literally pushing people back, holding the gun. Y'all get back, y'all get back." It's like, hold on now. Yo, what we really doing? What's up, man?
No, it was crazy, man. Carlotta says in the chat, she said, "I was eager to watch all the episodes," which I agree.
I agree.
I
It
agree
was compelling.
It was compelling. You know, she was wanting to see, you know, how the next episode would start after the last one. They did a great job at creating suspense.
Yes.
And cliffhangers. I didn't mind Idris Elba's character that much most of the show. I didn't mind him that much because what I'm saying is like,
sure.
like they played him as someone who is incredibly cunning and who could understand situation and time. And so there was a lot of nuance that no one knew that he was uncovering. I can rock with that. I can rock with the idea of him understanding that. Yes.
But to me, that had nothing to do with like he would have been better off as like, I'm a hostage negotiator, I'm an ex-cop. The business negotiation didn't really take place. He was doing other stuff that was not even really like, you know what I'm saying? He was just doing other stuff that didn't really matter.
No, bro. Listen. I got what they were saying. Like, as a corporate negotiator, a big time corporate negotiator, you talking about people got a lot of money. There are a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of people interacting. There's a lot of like that's what he was good at. He was good at managing a lot of high leverage situations and people and understanding the time like the scale of the situation and time. That's what they were trying to sell you on, bro. I could rock with that. Was it expertly done? No, but I could rock with it.
He had to say it at the end of the show because hey, we really ain't showed this skill at all. Because I'm thinking when it showed, because the trailer also was what sold me. The trailer is a really good trailer. Hey, this is what he does for a living. Yo, I do this joint. Like I thought he was going to get people a good deal and stuff like that. And do this. He did one negotiate at the end, and it was like back in. It wasn't even like artfully done. It's like, bro, we running out of fuel, son. Tell her y'all get this. You know what I'm saying? And he even had to say it again. He had to tell you, hey, I'm a hostage negotiator because y'all. I mean, not hostage negotiator, but I'm a business negotiator. This is what I do for a living. I can help you, woman. Like, okay, it should have been.
I mean, nah. Think about it, bro. Like, you know, what about the brother that died? You know what I'm saying? That quick move. Like he was. What I'm saying is he got the information to the ground single-handedly.
Yes, but that was more clever. That's what I'm saying. That was me. I'm just a witty guy. Like that cell phone trick, which I mentioned was great. That has nothing to do with I'm a corporate negotiator. That's next level wittiness. That's not just specific to the job.
What I'm saying is, what's the qualities of a corporate? You know, a corporate negotiator. What are their qualities?
It had nothing to do with it. It ended up being
a witty guy, bro. I'm witty.
No, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying. I thought we were going to get people their terms. Hey, you guys want to hijack the plane for a certain cause, right? You're trying to get something done. Let me negotiate with the ground to get that done and get us home. That was what I was thinking. I'm gonna get everybody what they want. I'm gonna get y'all what y'all want, and I might can get y'all out of jail potentially, and I'm gonna get us home safely. All this stuff.
But that's what I'm saying. He kind of did that,
bro. No, he did. It worked out, but it wasn't like just because of him. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't just because of him. He was doing too much.
He was doing a little much. What I'm saying is, I'm not going. I'm just not. I'm not going to kill this show or Idris Elba's character for how they portrayed him.
Why you give it a 6? What for you give it 6? Because that's not a good rate. To me, a 6 out of 10 is not watching.
Listen. Yeah. This is why, bro. Every episode was 8 out of 10. Some episodes might have even been a little higher in terms of just like sheer in entertainment. Like Carlotta is saying, I'm engaged. Me and Ashley are looking for every single week. Tuesday, hey, bro, I'm gonna watch this joint because it's crazy.
Yeah.
The problem is that the last episode was like a 2 out of 10 for me.
Got you.
And the way they rounded it off was way too rushed. And it didn't make enough sense. Idris Elba going back on that plane was the dumbest thing that I've probably ever seen. Like everybody's off. The cops are off. Like, why are you going back on the plane
For a bag? Yeah.
Let me just see. Like, and then he gets enclosed. Like, they had to have this standoff battle between these two. Like, they weren't even really enemies like that. He was kind of helping them a little bit.
Nah, at this point, no, he might enemy. That's what he should have died. At this point,
he definitely should have.
That was his thing. I can see where the guy was like, nah, you know what, man, forget this guy. That's kind of where he was at. Because I'm like, bro, really, honestly, Idris has been like, he doing way. I would have had, because you know, he had them guys handcuffed to the little drink early on. Right. I would have did that to Idris, like you doing way too much, my boy.
But what I'm saying is, like, at the end of the day, like, they weren't mortal enemies. Yeah, he felt okay. I get you, because I said he felt manipulated. That's cool, but at the end of the day, like, he was being manipulated. The whole reason the hijack was happening was because it wasn't he wasn't just the criminal mastermind behind the whole thing.
The other thing too. Them guys just seemed incompetent, my boy. That's what I'm saying. The hijackers seemed incompetent. They didn't really know what's going on. My boy looked lost and confused. Yeah, it just you take over. And that's why I said when I land that plane, I'm like, yo, listen, there was this guy in first class. He claimed to be a passenger. All I'm saying is I don't know. He was doing a heck of a lot. The rest of us
he wasn't doing a lot. He wasn't doing a lot.
Yo, he did a lot.
Yeah, he handed him the gun at the beginning.
Handed boy the gun, and at the end, last episode, he's pushing people back. Y'all back up. Y'all back. Yo, once you pull a gun on the other passengers, son, I need to see something. You know what I'm saying? I need to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm not gonna kill his character, because they like. What I'm saying is that he did what he had to do to try to survive. He used every skill he had. He was aware of the situation. Like you understand, like, the way they set up the scene is like, you have to be aware. Bro was talking to the pilot, coordinating through the game. Like, he was reading all the situation. He was, help negotiate. He was calming other people down over here, telling them, hey, don't do this now. Do this now. He's talking to the actual hijackers. Hey, bro, don't do this. Do this. All the while he's still communicating with the ground. And then when he was like, yeah, this is what we're gonna do, and they was like, man, they're gonna shoot us down. All right, so flip that. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the moment, he's still actively, leading. He's basically just leading the flight. Like, he's trying to get home. He's trying to get as many people home as he can. He's trying to get himself home. And I just think he did. I think he did a good enough job doing it. I think his character did a good enough job doing it. So I'm not gonna kill his character. Every episode was 8 out of 10 plus, aside from the last episode, which has more weight, which was a 2 out of 10, because I felt like the pacing was terrible. It didn't make any sense. And it was just too extra. Everything was like too crazy at the end. And so for that reason, like I said, I gotta give it a 6 out of 10, bro. I'm not gonna recommend this show to anyone just because it ends so poorly, bro. It ends so bad.
I agree with that, man. Listen, I agree with that. I think when I told you guys, I was like, hey, I'm watching something. It's kind of cool so far, because I told you I made for episode 2 or 3. Hey, come on this Dre. But to me, bro, even before then, just the writing to me was, like I said, Idris Elba's character, even outside of his job, it's like this unrealistic. They would have just sat him down, tied him to something. You're doing too much. The other thing is too, bro. Even remember when they passed a little message in a bottle that said, get ready to shake things up? They passed us like the whole plane, right? It got to the back of the plane. You remember that, Leland?
Yeah.
So he put it to the back of the plane, and then when people start jumping on them and start trying to overtake the hostage negotiators, why is everybody sitting in their seat? Plot holes, right? You passed this message to the whole plane. Get ready. The guy is one-on-one yelling for help. Help me! Everybody sitting in their seat. Come on, bro. That don't make no sense, especially when
it made no sense, bro.
So to me, it's not just the last episode. It started going downhill before that, bro. Before that, it's all right, man. This junk kind of crazy, son.
It's kind of crazy, but what I'm saying is, like, think about it, the last episode has so much weight. If they would have like actually spun it and kept it, like, that wouldn't have been enough for you to say this series was bad.
Here, possibly so. It could have still, but here's the thing too, right? The hostage negotiator, or the people that get out of jail, they say, yo, man, if y'all follow us, son, we'll start killing negotiators. Why can't I see you in my rearview mirror? Leland, the show was bad before. It's not just the last. I'm telling you, bro. Before he gets to, I shouldn't be able to just. It's not like he had to. I can literally see 3 of y'all behind me. It got comical at a certain point how bad it was.
But that joke was wild, son.
That's what it makes no
They're
sense.
on to us, bro. Yeah, yes, bro.
You're 20 feet behind me, my boy. The cop. We told you no one follows us. And y'all got 3 cars behind us. I can clearly see my rearview mirror, bro. Before the show got to end, I'm telling you, other stuff didn't make sense. So I'm with you on a bad rating.
I mean, it was a dramatic.
It was
a dramatic show. It was a dramatic show, bro. Like, I mean, like that's just you're gonna get what you're gonna get. You watch shows like anything that's dramatic based is like it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be some things that's dumb. Some things are just like, you know, human nature. I mean, it's like people. We've seen it. It's real life. People, man, listen. I know. Remember early games, like when the dude was like, "Hey, where's this lady at? You guys the cleaner? Yeah, the whole family's upstairs. You want to go get them?"
He should have went in there for sure.
Ain't no way, bro. I'm like,
that's more acceptable to me than the trained police officers who also seem like some higher division, not your regular cops, literally telling this guy like crazy when they say, "Do not follow him." They had a drone on him too. It made no sense, bro. We have a drone on you guys following you guys. We good. Y'all fall back, son. This man in his rearview mirror. So much so he stopped the car and came out. You think he sees us? Yeah, you're 20 feet away.
Yes, bro.
You know,
in the black truck, absolutely, he knows.
3 black trucks following his car. Said that drunk,
bro, it's crazy. The son too, man. Bro, when the son was in, I was like, bro, that son better stay in that closet that whole time, bro.
Facts.
If he stays in that closet the whole time, there's no problem. He's in no danger.
Yeah.
You stay in that joint for 3 days if you have to. I promise you, if I ever been in a hostage situation with somebody, I know you thought about it. Everybody thought about it because it's happened so many times in movies. You come upstairs, hey, is anybody here? They looking at the couch, blah, blah, blah. Ain't nobody. He was in a perfect hiding spot. As soon as the dude left the room, he hops out the hiding spot. Like, he didn't even see me. Dog, he didn't see you.
Yeah. I'm going out the back window, so I don't know how many stories that joint is too. Also, I'm about to not even bust through the window. I'm talking about I'm hopping down the fire escape, jumping down, breaking my leg at the bottom. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro.
Hey, this is the thing. This is the question I have to ask, bro.
What's up?
When the kid pulled up and the cop had sent them cops to the joint, are you yelling? Are you saying something?
Would a guy had the regular cops was there?
Yeah, they was not gonna do it. They say, "Hey, man, you know, we just trying to."
But you know what I'm not gonna do? I tell you what I'm not gonna do. You ready for this? I'm not gonna come out the closet with my mouth wide open, like the cops here. Wow. And then the guy come put a gun in my head, like
you know there's 2 dudes in there, bro. You look around.
He looking at the cops like, oh. The guy can't put that gun slow to his head. He's like, oh, snap. Like, that's what I'm not going to do. I know that.
Bro, my man almost got killed. I promise you, if I ever have kids, man, I'm going to tell them the first thing, like, listen, bro, if ain't nobody see you, do not be seen, bro. If you ever run into a situation like that, like, don't go out running for nothing. Like, stay for days. Go to sleep in there. Nobody needs to know you there.
I thought he might have tried to get his phone, too. Like, so just to go out to look at the cops with your mouth open, like, what? The cops here, like, and it's you. That's what I'm saying. So to me, once you add up all that stuff, it's like, bro, it could have been just done better. So I think it had potential. It definitely was, like you said, it was interesting every episode.
Yeah.
Overall, I can't give it my recommendation to you guys. If you haven't seen it, there's better shows to watch, man. There's better shows to watch for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
All right, what's next, man?
All right, listen. Continuing with the, I don't know if that was funny, y'all. Hopefully it was. Continue with the funnies, man. If you haven't laughed yet on this podcast, you're going to now. There's a video of a Somalian sprinter. Actually, I can't even say it's a jogger. It's a Somalian. Actually, I can't even say jogger. A Somalian person, son. Leland, hold on, go back on it. Go back. Also, do we have the audio by any chance?
This is a live reaction for me, bro. Avery told me about it. He was like, the description of it was crazy to me. So don't even describe this, Avery. Just let it go for the people that's viewing who haven't probably even heard about this joint.
Okay.
And then you can describe it afterwards because I need to see this myself personally.
If we got the volume too, turn the volume up if possible.
Please, babe, turn the volume up. I need to hear this joint, bro. Who's the person?
No audio. I just got the video.
Who the person? You see the person. You see who it is,
right?
Leland, who I'm supposed to look out for? You can know who to
laughing.
You can know who to look out for. Hold on, keep watching, my boy.
Bro, she's
right here.
Look.
She just crossed
Bro,
over.
This little kid.
yeah.
I had to lean forward a little bit.
Bruh.
Bro,
Yo.
please. So tell the people, bro. Tell the people the story of this,
Oh
man.
man, this is what
crazy,
happened, man. This is what happened, guys. There was a youth competition. Youth competition happening. It was the FISU 2023 World University Games, an international multi-sport event for university athletes in China that was held. And so there was a person who has been suspended. The Minister of Youth and Sports of Somalia said it has suspended Khadijo Aden Deer, who was the chairwoman of this event. And there's been allegations of nepotism, like maybe this might be her niece or something like that. And she had her competing. You can see it right here in the blue. Just woefully slow, man. Woefully slow. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, dog, listen, you could run faster than that joint, bro. Saying,
for sure.
Like this is what my question is. And when you told me
it,
I had to bite my tongue because I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna say it until we get online.
Look at her jogging, skipping in the end, like ooh.
Ooh. Like, bro, listen. What is the value of this? Like, I'm trying to get it. What did she gain by, even if it was nepotism? Like, yo, like most of the time it's like, yo, put me on to an opportunity. I'm prepared for this.
Yes.
I'm not qualified for something, but I'm prepared to do X. You know what I'm saying? People say their job, hey man, you weren't qualified for that role, and the only reason you got it was because your uncle.
Yeah.
Right. But they don't crash and burn in the role. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Sometimes people do those. Sometimes people do actually crash, but maybe not this bad to this
not
degree.
This bad. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out what was the point. Like, if you're not prepared, you really thought you was gonna be like, I might win this thing. Like she's on the thing, like, I'm not supposed to be here, but I got a good shot at this. And this how you finished up.
Bro, you would have thought she ran 10 miles the way she finished. No way that was a sprint for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She came across that finish line mad slow. Here's what I think the opportunity is, Leland. All right, let's role play a little bit, son. Say you my family member, or you are my family member. Let's say this is the opportunity. Hey, you want to go to China? Free trip to China, Leland? All expense paid?
What I gotta do? Like a full-on national television?
I don't know. First of all, you want to say yes. You get other stuff. Hey, I got a great opportunity.
No, you crazy. What I gotta do? If somebody asks you
ain't gonna
run an event, bro. Run an event. Compete in this event.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Compete in this event for college students.
You wanna go out here? Well, how? You just gotta go out here and compete with these trained professional athletes, and you unjacked body. Come on, son. No, no, bro.
You know what's crazy too? Even that person right there that just crossed over, even it's a big gap. So here's the thing, man. The official timer, she won it with it a time of, let me see here.
That's crazy. Bro, this keep at the end. I mean, she was like almost like patting herself on the back too. Like, yeah, I did that.
I think that's what it was though, Lena. Just a free trip, bro. Just a free trip, man.
That's crazy.
You want to go to China for free? Yeah, you want to be on TV? Sure. Maybe my little TikTok followers might come up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
All right, sure. Auntie, yeah, that sounds great. All right, bet. You know,
shout out to my guy RJ, man. I don't know he don't watch the podcast, but if it's an inside joke. Unjacked body is 2013, but it's funny, man. It's just like I just don't understand. Like, why would you? I would never put my situation like that's like you saying like, hey, bro, listen, man, we gonna get you. Right now, Avery, you're gonna sign with the Lakers for a day, and you're gonna play all 48 minutes of this game. Like,
let's be honest, bro. You know how many people taking an opportunity?
But you taking an opportunity? Wait. Before we even get, are you taking the opportunity?
48 minutes? No, bro. I can't play all 48 minutes. If I can sub myself in and out, raise my hand, look at the coach, like. Hey,
bro, you gonna step yourself out every second, bro. Like,
well, first of all, I'm gonna train a little bit. Hopefully she knew a little. I'm gonna train a little bit. Give me 2-3 months, bro. I'm not saying I'll be nice with it, but at least I get my conditioning up, son, so I can at least run up and down the court a lot. Bro, I'm taking that opportunity. Are you kidding me, son? Yo, ask that question. Would you not take an opportunity to go play with the Lakers and get guaranteed burn, bruh?
on national television. Like, but everybody, like, let's not, you're not playing with them and they're gonna be like, oh, like this is cool. Like, you're gonna have to suit up like you're an actual athlete.
Yes.
She's suiting up like she's meant to be here. It's not, they not, hey, bro,
I'm gonna look different than the rest of the
they not televising it. They not on TNT talking about, like, listen to this great story where they got Avery Blockman. You know what I'm saying? He's got the opportunity to play with LeBron. This was his one wish. And like, that's not what we're talking about here. You're just going to show up unannounced, unjacked and all, put that outfit on, and play for 48 minutes.
No, that's what I'm not
crazy, son.
No, I would not sign up for that.
A quarter.
I can't commit to it either. I'm saying when I raise my hand to the coach, if I can come in and out as I please.
Right, you're gonna look wild. Just raise your hand. How many? You're gonna be moving so slow, bro.
Always raise your hand. It's a look, bro. You get a coach a look. I look at them like this, y'all. That means
they're gonna do it in your faces on national TV, bro. You're gonna be a meme after that,
bro. Listen, there's dead ball situation, all kind of stuff. You get me, take me out. I'm dying.
You're gonna get dunked on. You're gonna have to guard Kyrie. You're gonna be in slow motion, bro. You're gonna look so bad, bro. That's what I'm saying. Sure. The point of the matter is,
I might take that. You know, I can see how I might take that, my boy. Leland, you can't be saying you wouldn't take, like, maybe not right now. Like I said, I need a few months to train, and that's not gonna say I'm be NBA ready. I just need to be. Can I be more run up and down the court ready?
Bro, there's no way I'm doing that, son. Babe,
I might take
in
here.
People in the chat, everybody in this chat, tell me, bro, you doing this? Y'all really getting on TV like this?
I'm not gonna sign up for NFL because I could get hurt and die. So I'm not crazy. I have some sanity. I'm not gonna be like, we're gonna throw you in the game NFL. So
hey, listen, you know, this is a nationally televised marathon that people have been training their whole lives for. You want to go ahead? We're gonna get you in here. Nepotism. I got a slot for you right here, dog.
I can't do it, my boy.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, though. Sheila did technically compete. She was able to finish the event. A marathon also sounds crazy, but the 100-meter is, to me, I would know also I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. But could I be like,
what would you do? That's what I'm saying. Where it is, the high jump, hurdles.
High top PJ Tucker. Can I play some really? Matter of fact, I might just foul out. I might just play really aggressive. Bro, I'm taking that, son. I'm taking that, bro. If I get to play on NBA one time, come on, son.
Bro, listen, absolutely not. Thank you, babe. Thank you.
Man. PJ Tucker stand in the corner and shoot threes. He don't do no dribble handoff.
PJ Tucker, like, you not even like, bro. Come on, bro. PJ Tucker is.
I'm gonna stay out the way, my boy.
He's been playing.
6'6"? No way. Let me see. Hold on. I told PJ Tucker, man.
He might be 6'7", dog.
6'5", they got him at, bro. 6'5". He taller than me for sure.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Can I just be aggressive? Can I just play aggressive? Foul.
PJ Tucker's crazy undersized. Then that's crazy. 6'5".
But that's what I'm saying. He undersized. I'm gonna be also at 6'2", undersized, sitting in the corner.
Stop, bro.
Kick out for the three. I'm taking
stop it, man. That's what I'm saying. Cause I say nah.
I'm not taking track and field. I would not take that. Hey,
bro, there ain't no professional, nothing. I mean, even if you're talking about collegiate, you gonna go out there. You seen them, bro. Hey, listen, man. Carolina, Duke.
Really nice with it. I don't know if I do college also, that wouldn't be as special to me. Like, it's embarrassment with none of the perks. You know what I'm saying? At least if I can say, yo, I played with LeBron, that's a perk. Now, I played in the NBA, dog. Don't talk to me. Or talk to me now. I'm not going to play on a UT basketball team right now and get embarrassed.
Plum full, say. Ashley said a plum full, say.
Nah, I'm not doing track and field either because you got to know. And that's why I said, I guess this woman, she didn't know how, like, just watch a video and time yourself and see what time they're running versus you. It's going to look
that's what I'm saying. I mean, she skipped through, man. She was unfazed. I'm like, who built like that, man? The shame is crazy. Like, they were finished for minutes, bro. You're talking about a race that takes seconds. They were finished. They were finished like longer than it took, like 2-3 times longer than it took her just to finish the whole race.
Yeah. So check this out, though. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is what I'm saying. If I could play the NBA, bro, that wouldn't be kind of cool, my boy. I'm not doing track and field.
Listen, bro. Yes, you're. I think you're thinking about if everybody knew the situation is cool, but if you just showed up, like, you would actually be a laughingstock, bro. Like
people get crossed up and NBA dunked on all the time. That's what I'm saying. It ain't gonna
be, bro. This is what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, listen, they gotta get you a jersey. like you got like as you currently stand, you know what I'm saying? You're standing up against super tall, bro. You shorter than Kyrie
Mm-hmm.
and heavier than Shaq.
Yeah.
You better, bro. Like you about to go out there. We about to go out there looking just crazy. What we gonna do? Playing point guard? What position you playing, dog?
You are. Hey, I can't see. You gotta know your limitations. I'm not bringing this ball up court getting stripped. You gotta know your limitations. No, I'm an AI play too technically, son.
Yo, this is crazy, man.
I'm not bringing the ball up court, son. I'm gonna set some mean screens, my boy, and I'm playing dirty out there, son. What's up, son? Yo, now you got me hyped, bro. Listen, give me about 4 or 5 months. I'm not saying I'm gonna be nice. I'm not saying I'm gonna
ain't no 4 or 5 months. You think this lady had 4 or 5 months?
Yes, you thought she knew yesterday. It looked like she knew yesterday. Hey, yo, listen, this is tomorrow. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that, son. I would not do that knowing tomorrow. But if I had a couple months to train and more so for conditioning, I'm not saying I'm gonna be nice giving people buckets. Could I go out there and go 0 for 4, 3 fouls?
Or you think you're gonna take a shot?
Oh, in the corner, yeah. Swing that thing, boy. Yes, swing that. I'm in the corner with it, son.
Your
swing
shot getting beat. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, stop it, son.
You start like son. I'm a pump fake and go under their legs. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I'm pump faking, dribbling under.
And then you're gonna fall, son. And then you're gonna be like, everybody's gonna laugh, and it's gonna be like,
throw a whistle, son, bro. Matter of fact, I might flop a little bit. I might flop, exaggerate, bro. It's gonna be cool though a little bit, like I said, because at least that's the NBA.
I can't
playing college ball. I would not do it because it's not enough perks. If you say I get to play in the National Basketball Association, bro, I'm taking that, son. So maybe this woman thought the same thing. She's like, oh, I could be on TV. I get to go to China. Hey, you know what? Let me go through, son. Let me go through.
I wonder how she feel about that now. Son.
Now she might regret it because she looked crazy out there. But if I play the NBA though, bro, how much you gonna really clown me though, for real though, dealer? Like the media could clown, like online.
Yo, boys, like nah, they
that's what it's lit, bro. It's so lit. That's what I'm saying. Can social media be tearing me up? Absolutely.
But the world
like,
is.
Yo, you was in the NBA for a day. Yeah, dog. Like, listen, bro. Listen.
What was it like? You know,
they good. What do you want me to? Yo, they really good. That's what I'm saying. They're really good, guys.
Like, you're really bad. So,
I mean, but
the commentators. This is what I'm saying. You're assuming that everybody is going to be in on the fact that you're not a trained professional athlete. You're going to step onto the court like that lady stepped onto the field, and everybody's going to assume, oh, she with it. She's not with it.
I know. So my thing is, I know, bro. Listen, I'm gonna play bad. I'm not saying I'm gonna get buckets, but to those in my circle, they're gonna be like, bro, you was in the NBA. That's crazy, bro. The world,
crazy stories, man.
It's gonna
everybody's like, hey, you was that dude.
I was, son.
I was out of breath in the first quarter.
I was, son.
And fell down like 3 times in the game.
My shoes, son. I was wearing the Big Baller brand, son. I was wearing a Big Baller brand, man. What you want me to do?
Wearing some Starberries, good.
Yeah, what you want me to do, son? But low key, bro. After you said it like that, I might take that joint, son. I might take that joint.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That need to be a would you rather. I promise you, but
bro, I'm going. You got me hyped, son. Listen.
Now, shout out to her, man. Yeah, that's it. She finished in a half 50% longer time.
Yeah,
she needed 50% more time to finish the race than everybody else did.
That's crazy. That's crazy, son. That's crazy, bro. But I feel like I feel like there's some things that you could probably like.
No,
some things would just be more embarrassing. Like, for instance, would I do a tennis match? No. Would I play all 48 minutes? No. But if I can sub myself out, and I might sub myself out the first time and never come back in.
Right, she didn't sub herself out.
I know she couldn't, but also she only did it for 20 seconds. So could I go in an NBA game for 20 seconds? Yes. But I would know that I would not go up against a tennis player for a match. Hey, would you play one-on-one versus Nadal or Federer? Heck no. I'm not going to score a single point. But in NBA, you can hide a little bit, bro. A little bit. You see what I'm saying? Just a teensy bit I can hide and just be running up and down the court. I'm not going to have the ball in my hand. Don't ask me to bring this ball up court. Heck no, son. Heck, I know, you know what I'm saying? I know my limitations, bro. I'm not about to bring this ball up court and get ripped at the free throw line as soon as I touch that joint. No, but can I stand in the corner on offense, set screens? You know what I'm saying? Don't touch the ball.
That reminds me of another question, man. We stupid over time, so I ain't gonna go too crazy on it. But it reminded me of a question. When I was in college, I used to work at CarMax. I used to talk to a couple of like my homeboys was working at, and I was like, yo, like if I got a chance to play one-on-one with LeBron, I score on him once. Give me like 100 possessions.
100 possessions? It's possible,
I get them, and they was like, nah, there's no way. Now, granted, this is not now, like, so everybody keep in mind, like, this is not now, but like in college, like, bro, like, I wasn't, no professional athlete by any stretch, but I could hoop a little bit.
Yeah,
like, I felt like at that time I could. It just reminded me of that when you talking about like out there hooping.
But that's
like,
fair. I think here's the thing, because if you're talking about you get 100 possessions and it's not so you just get all the possessions, you can luck up. You can just try to post up, try to throw something at the rim crazy 100 times, and you might get to score one of them. The thing is, if you play like one-on-one, make it, take it, you might get beat 10-0, likely 10-0, but you're not saying that. But if you're saying 100 possessions, yeah, I think you can score on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I get them. Like, stop playing with me, son. Like, it's not gonna be easy.
Likely, hold on, I can't be like it's likely. You know what I'm saying,
bro? That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about, man. Listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody talk about like back in the day, like, bro. I hooped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't a scrub. Like there was very few places I ever went. And I'm talking about D1 players. Blah blah blah. I told you about that time we played against John Wall team. Yeah, and I had 17 out of our 21 points against their whole squad. Like, I was not like garbage. You see what I'm saying?
Here's the difference, though. This is the difference, bro. He got you on like, so it's also like this. You got to think, okay, does he know, hey, don't let this person score else? Or is he like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I saw a video with old Jordan getting cooked by this guy at a basketball camp. I said, that's crazy. This boy was giving him a little bit of work. You know what I'm saying? That's also older Jordan, though. So you're talking about a prime LeBron, you'd have really no advantage over, though. He got you height, speed, strength wise. So if he's like, bro,
yeah,
if he's
but that's what I'm saying. Like, think about it like this, right?
What's up?
Think about like even like Chris Paul or whoever. Like, you can be crafty. Like, that's what I was saying. Chris Paul can be crafty. You're right. No. But what I'm saying is that think about it. I at that time I probably weighed more than LeBron did. So it wasn't like I had like he was gonna be so much stronger than me. Like, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could score on him one time. Floater, hit him with a little, I run into his chest, throw it up. Like,
okay, yeah, if you want an offensive foul, and hopefully he got respect for himself and don't be called, offensive foul. Stop. But bro, I'm just saying, you talking about somebody like that's
stop it, bro. I'm telling you, I could do it. I'm not saying
it's likely, bro. It's likely.
I'm not saying it's like, he ain't gonna be able to stop me, it's gonna be easy. But I'm saying, like, if you gave me enough possessions to try, and he was just on defense.
But also, like I said, it depends on like
you hit him with a something, bro.
I mean, we gotta talk about this off mic, bro. Listen, bro, I got some counter arguments, bro. It's tough, man. Because also he's the king of the chase down block too, bro. He got you like in every aspect, and also if he plays off you the first possession and he gonna let you shoot, because I've seen people play one-on-one, they don't necessarily be locking down.
Right.
So if you're just talking about he's playing regular defense like you played on one-on-one, yes, I give you that. But if he's like, bro, if you let him score, and he has some incentive to, I don't want him to score a single point, because he's gonna have you in a conditioning as well. So as tired as you're gonna be, then it's gonna get harder for you to score too if you're more tired. You see what I'm saying?
For sure. But
so if he's just all up in your grill and it's touching you with his chest,
bro. I'm 21, 22, bro. Like, my condition, I was hooping all the time then too.
Though, bro. Nowhere near LeBron. That's what I'm saying, bro.
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm not saying like you. It's the difference.
Say Jason Tatum or somebody else who wasn't like.
I'm gonna get him one time, bro. I've never played basketball at that stage of my life. Right, I'm older now, right?
Yeah.
But at that stage of my life, I've never played basketball. I was like, man, like, I just don't know how. I played against people that was 6'6", 6'7", athletic, blocking shots, dunking on people.
Not as athletic as LeBron, or you talking about a guy that finished second in defensive player of the year. That's what take another athlete. Because you score against Tatum, I'm gonna say you're talking about someone who, in my opinion, I'm a LeBron fan. He was second in defensive player of the year voted in 2012, 2013. That year with the Miami lockdown, bro. First team All NBA defense. You're talking about not just
lockdown, bro. LeBron never been no lockdown defender, bro.
And when he played with the Heat, it was lockdown, bro. He stopped doing that afterwards. So I'm talking about him. Could you score early Cavs, LeBron, or this Cavs? Yes. But if you're talking about LeBron is physical,
that was like this was like what 2010.
Oh, you might can get early Cavs. Yeah, you might can get 2010, Bron. You might can get 2010.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, stop playing with me, bro. Like, listen, bro.
You see the comment?
The post moves. Man,
I
nah,
kind of agree
man,
with you.
listen.
Devin said they say you gonna pin it against the back.
Yes, but how many times, bro? Like what I'm saying is, y'all act like I'm literally gonna go up and do the same move every time, and he just going pop. Like I have no basketball like understanding. Like I hoop. Like I'm gonna try to hit him with a move. I'm gonna hit him with something different almost every time. Try to step back, hit him in the chest. You know
But here's
what
the
I'm
thing,
saying?
though. Okay, here's the thing, Lena. With us as bigger guys, you could have even with that as advantage. But if you're talking about a guy has every advantage, I think LeBron even still is gonna be stronger than you. He still was 260. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about a guy that could be as maybe a similar weight class, way stronger, way taller. You just don't have a single advantage over him. Could you score on Kyrie in 20 chances? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Could you score on Tatum? Other people that you could have something on? Yes. But LeBron is just the wrong person to say that.
Nah, bro.
That's all I'm
No,
saying.
bro. That's what I'm saying. No, bro. I mean, bro, listen, step back. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not going to pin everything that you throw.
He don't got to pin everything. He don't got to pin everything. I don't
That's
think he'll block every shot.
Okay, so if he not going to pin everything, then that
Because you get
gives
lucky
you
throwing it up
opportunity.
like this, possibly. Yeah, it's
not
possible.
luck, bro. Listen, bro. That's a you remember, son.
You're talking about people who have been nowhere near. That's what I'm saying. You're forgetting how good that version of LeBron playing against a guy at the gym that's 7 foot. It's not like playing against an NBA player. You're talking about how much I'm gonna get embarrassed in the NBA. It's level to the joint. And you're talking about a guy who was the best defender in the league.
Listen, bro. I've seen it, bro. Listen. Like maybe it's just
you talking about John Wall. Could you score against John Wall with 100 tries easily? So you scored even 17 against John Wall's team is not the same as someone knocked, because I don't consider John Wall like that a great defender.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying a whole bunch of times, though. I'm just
even
saying
one time you can easily score against John Wall. I got respect on you, my boy.
I can easily score against LeBron too. If you get, that's what I'm saying. You give me enough possessions, bro. I promise you.
But also, that's not easily scored. That's not easily did.
I'm gonna get him. That was my whole argument. It was just like, you cannot score on NBA players. And I'm like, that is not true, bro.
Yo, you can score NBA players. I agree with that.
That's just not true. That's just not true. Like, especially not me at that stage. Like, bro, I had floaters and stuff thrown out the back, the angles, the English. Like, Kyrie do it all the time. I'm not saying you at Kyrie level, but you can be undersized and still. LeBron has every advantage physically on Kyrie Irving. Don't mean Kyrie can't get the shot up. Same thing with Chris Paul.
But Kyrie and Chris Paul have way better handles than you, way better dribbles, way craftier, way better shot, all this stuff.
Exactly. That's why it's not. But that's what I said. If Chris Paul and LeBron went, they could. Chris Paul might beat him in a one-on-one every now and then. I ain't saying that. I'm not saying I'm even close to that. I'm just saying that I could score. I was confident enough. I knew what I could do on the basketball court. If you threw somebody up there and gave me enough tries at them, I would find a way to get my shot off, and I would score on 1 or 2 times. Foul, run into his chest.
No, that could work. Yeah, that could work.
He jump in the air. I pump fake. Bro, you come on, son. Stop playing. You know this, son. You know you can do something.
Listen, man. Okay.
Stop, bro.
Y'all let us know in the comments, man. Y'all let us know in the comments, man.
Let us know in the comments, man. Y'all crazy.
If you got one comment here, that's all I'm saying, bro.
If you ever been a hooper, man, if you ever been a hooper in your mind at any point in time in your life, you feel like you just absolutely could not do anything all the time against LeBron James.
But hoopers have never played against one of his caliber. That's what I'm telling you. So yes, maybe a hooper has never encountered a situation where I can't do nothing with this guy saying. I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So most people will be like, I've never been in that situation. And so I'm just imagining.
I just don't think he's going to be like, oh, he's stripping me every time. I don't think that was going to be the case. I don't think that he was going to be so much stronger that I can't. I don't think that was going to be the case. So what I'm saying is, yeah, he can jump. He's gonna be faster, stronger, more in shape. I finished that, but bro, all you gotta do is hit somebody. You ain't never been. I have played against many of people who were not nearly as good as me in basketball, who can score on me. It's not that crazy. You even a little kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody was in middle school and you like, man, get this dude. I'm faster, stronger than him, taller than him, jump higher. I know how to play ball. They gonna. Oh shoot, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can do that. It's possible. That's all my argument was. It's like, like, if you know what you're doing a little bit, you could,
I think the offensive foul, like I said, the offensive foul and him not call it
a floater. You just throw something that he's not expecting, bro. Like, That's really all it is.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
Come on, son. No, nah. I got you. Anyway, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
Let us know, man.
Let us know in the comments. That was a huge tangent.
Mhm.
Anyway, guys, you know how we do, man. We appreciate you guys for staying in this far.
For sure.
Like, subscribe,
For sure.
comment, bro. We appreciate you guys, man. Y'all hope y'all have a blessed week. We'll be back next week.
Peace.